Okay, we want to solve this multi-step equation through the use of distribution. You'll notice on both sides of the equal sign we have parentheses with a number out in front. Now remember, the equal sign will split it up. We need to do anything we do on one side we have to do on the other when it comes to moving things. But the first thing, before you really want to start moving items to one side, right, to get x by itself, we really want to remove those parentheses. So to do that, we take the number on the outside and we distribute. So this 2 is going to be multiplied by both the 3x and the negative 4. So first we start with 2 times 3x, which 2 times 3 is 6, so that gives me 6x. And then 2 times negative 4 gives me negative 8. And yes, it's important to make sure you're paying attention to your positives and your negatives. Now on the right hand side we have negative 3 out front. So negative 3 times 5x, well, a negative times a positive is a negative, so negative 15x. And then a negative 3 times a positive 7 gives me negative 21. So our first step really is to just eliminate the parentheses. Now we can think about, okay, we want to get x on one side by itself. So I want to move x's to one side, constants to the other. I like to deal with positive variables as much as possible. So I'm going to add 15x to both sides. And the reason I'm choosing to move the 15x is because that will keep my variable term positive. So negative 15 plus 15 cancels out. Right? They just go away. And I'm left with 21x minus 8 equals negative 21. Well, now I need to get my constants to the other side. So the negative 8, or the minus 8, is what I'm trying to move. So I'm going to go ahead and add 8 to both sides. And I'm adding 8 because we want this term to go away. And negative 8 plus 8 is 0. So that becomes 0, and I'm left with 21x equals negative 21 plus 8, leaves me with negative 13 on the right. So I have 21x equals negative 13. Well, our last step is to get x by itself. And if a number is touching the variable, right, that implies multiplication. So the opposite of multiplication is division. So I will divide both sides by 21, because 21 divided by 21 is 1. And I just have 1x equals negative 13 21st. And because that fraction does not reduce or simplify, that is my final answer.